Have you ever been close to white-tailed deer?
I have. There aren't many in the city.
They love this spot. They come out here and, you know, high up on the hill here, they like to see what's going on. You know what I mean? They got a good vantage point.
Very.
But this is a deer bed.
A deer bed?
Yes, and as you can see,
It's sheep
deer.
curled up.
I know, it was like, whoa. And when they get up, they decide to take a poop right there.
Okay, so you're showing me the poop?
Well, yeah, like you don't have to get too close. You can tell the sex of the deer.
What?
By the scat. I mean, I'm not a tracker or anything, but if you,
Oh, you're touching
I don't mind touching it. And you could just, if you,
No, this is not funny.
No, that's male.
No, this is not funny.
That is male.
Oh, no.
Did you want to try it?
These are berries. These have to be just berries. You can't be, this is terrible. You totally punked me.
I'm so sorry, but I put these nannyberries here. You're gonna taste these. I won't make you eat them off the ground.
You can't. You cannot put them in this setting and then expect me to eat it.
Hello, I'm Sean Rowe, and you're watching Can I Eat This? A Wild Foods Foraging series dedicated to nature connection through the doorway of eating it. Today's show is filmed at Auto Camp, a company that combines outdoor adventure and old-school camping with luxurious amenities and mid-century modern design. My guest on the show today is the incredibly talented winner of the NPR Tiny Desk Contest, Alisa Amador. Now, a lot of people assume that the best foraging happens in untamed wilderness, but I wanted to show Alisa how much wild food is available right in the heart of the city.
I just want to keep eating this.
You can keep eating it. It's allowed. Watch as I introduce her to some of the weirdest fruit on the planet. There's nothing really that tastes like that.
No, it's a flavor I'm unfamiliar with.
Yeah. You'll also learn a little secret about my guest that may just surprise you.
Public spitting is my biggest pet peeve. I'm so sorry, Grandma.
We'll head into the Auto Camp Airstream to work out a cover song for the very first time, and we'll also pop open a bottle of fermented wild grape kombucha, all in this episode. Stick around. Can I eat this, Sean? Can I eat this, Sean? Can I eat this, Sean? Can How you doing? Today we're gonna make this into some kind of a dessert, okay? The nannyberry is gonna be its own thing, but the apples and the grapes, we're gonna combine. We have to process them a little bit, but we're gonna combine them into fruit leather.
No.
Yes, we're doing fruit leather today.
Okay, this really is bringing me back to kindergarten.
Really? Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite plants to gather in the fall.
They look like grapes.
Yeah, they are grapes. They're wild grapes.
This is a wild grape vine growing on a tree.
Yeah, because they're vines, they have these things called tendrils. See those squirrely things?
Yes.
They use those to latch onto other branches of other trees or fence posts or anything that they can grab a hold of. So Riverside grape has what's called lobes on it. Lobes are just these sections of the leaf that are like protrusions. So you got like one there, and one there. Main points.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
And it can look like a heart shape sometimes, vaguely. And then around the edge, you have these teeth. If you turn the leaf over, it's green on both sides. All of these details matter. Taste one.
Okay.
Taste a nice dark one. Yep. See what you think.
Oh, juicy already.
Oh, yeah.
Big seed. Tangy.
Tart
It is definitely tart.
and sour. So let's gather a lot of this, okay?
All right.
And
Everybody say a prayer for my white sweater.
oh my God, look at that one. Do you know what I was saying about that, the fruit that's up high? Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at, you see this one? Look at that one right. That's
Such a glorious one.
I have to get that.
So I learned this tip from Wild Foods author Samuel Thayer that when you're processing wild grapes for food, you really want to be mindful of something called tartaric acid. This is a crystalline substance found in all grapes, but in wild grape species, tartaric acid is particularly concentrated and can be somewhat corrosive to the body. You really want to reduce the concentration of the acid anytime you're planning on using the wild grapes for any food product. Thankfully, this is an incredibly easy process.
We're gonna take this, you can tell this has been used a bit. This is my jelly bag. It's been used for many things. We're gonna put some of the grapes in there. Now, I don't remove them from the stems, not important. They're so small, that would be super tedious. So I just put a few in here. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna tighten it a little bit. Okay, so the first step, right, is to get it over the bowl, and you just kind of wanna squeeze them just to start to open up the juice. Okay, now take the grapes and just like stress ball slowly massage them. You feel them crush, right? Look at how pretty that looks. It's like really dark purple, deep, rich.
Beautiful.
Right? Now, I usually get enough grapes to fill up a mason jar, and I did a few days ago. I would put this in a fridge and I'd let it sit at least overnight,
Okay.
like 24 hours.
Wow.
All right, so look at that line. Underneath there is all the sludge. That's the tartarate.
Amazing.
So that
It
settles at
weighs
the
more?
bottom. Yeah, when you use this for anything, you just decant it, discard that,
Yeah.
and use the juice. Now,
There we go. Oh my God. So good. Sweet, tart. So fruity.
it's very rich, right?
It's
I mean,
so
if you
rich.
think about like store-bought grape juice, you know.
This is a whole new level. Really, really good.
All right.
Now, when it comes to foraging, I think a lot of people romantically assume that we are trekking way back into some pristine wilderness to gather these plants. And occasionally that is the case. But then there's this sometimes humble reality of harvesting incredible wild food against the unfortunate backdrop of cars, buildings, and noise.
What we're looking at right here, I'm gonna go up and hug this tree. Even though it's, I don't care there's people watching. This is a wild apple tree. So, you know what apples are. You've had apples.
I think I've heard of them.
Wild apples are apples. They've just been like, this particular tree this could have been like somebody threw out an apple core or some animal took it and it got buried and grew into this apple tree. The end of September in the Northeast is when I start looking, you know, and this is a particularly good year for apples in general. This is really fun to use. It is called, get this, an apple picker. It's very advanced, and you are definitely going to be using this. You know, it's pretty.
Are you saying that I'm not tall enough to reach these apples?
I am not tall enough to reach these apples.
Watch out, you might be in the line of fire. Oh,
Did you get it? You got it. Oh my God. Do you think that the people driving by are like, honey, what is he doing?
yes.
Is he getting apples?
I'm sure.
Are those edible?
I'm
I
sure
don't
that
think
they are
so.
wondering.
You remember Sam who died after he ate those wild apples?
I'm not gonna lie, Sean. When I told people I was going on a foraging show, I did get the question, how experienced of a forager is he?
Right.
Just making sure we're gonna see you again. Yeah.
Oh,
You did it.
does that count? Because it dropped?
I think so.
Oh, I got
You
5.
already have 4.
I got 5.
Amazing. Okay, here
Your
I go.
opinion. Yeah.
It's really good.
It's a wild apple. It's a feral apple. It's delicious, right?
It's truly delicious.
So, these are really cool. These are made by a company called Bare Bones Living, and they have all this cool, like camping, kind of fancy. It feels cool, looks cool, and it's very functional. So this is a foraging bag. There's a couple things in it. First of all, it's waterproof on the inside. Very cool.
So not only could you forage things that are soggy, but you could also transport a goldfish.
Did you transport a lot of fish? Yeah.
Could be handy.
No, you're right. I didn't think of that. Here's what I do with these. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of that stem on the top there. Like that, see how it just pops off? And then I'll put it on its side like that. And maybe cut it into maybe 4 pieces. All right, then in it goes to the pot. And we'll get that like maybe half filled.
Okay.
And we'll add a little bit of water in it and then cook them down.
Hey.
No, this was going in the I'm eating the compost.
Okay.
Oh, nothing to do with our stash. You have the knife too, so I want to be careful what I say.
Watch out. Gas stove. I don't know about Italian culture, but in the Latin culture that I grew up in, you can't not share your food. If you're eating around other people, you're like, oh, would you like some? Or you say, I'm so sorry, how rude of me to be eating in front of you. Is Italian culture like that?
Well, Italian culture is my family, especially like the older generations. If you go to the house, you're not hungry at all. Sit down. Have some food. You're too skinny.
Always too
I just ate. Okay. They come back with food. You're like out the door.
There's no
They put the food on the plate and you already left. You have to come back and eat it. We're gonna crush them up.
While in the pot?
Why not?
While hot in the pot?
Yeah.
Why not?
We'll loosen them up a little bit more. Why not? Now, I would sometimes add lemon juice. You ever add lemon juice?
Yeah, to
But
apple.
since we're adding the grape juice,
There's enough.
we don't need to do that.
acidity, tartness.
Right, there's enough acidity in there.
Yeah.
There's 2 things that adrenaline junkies get really fed by, and that's one is skydiving. The other one is using a Foley mill to make applesauce.
I should have known.
There's a documentary on it. Trust me.
Should have known a joke like that was coming.
So the basic principle is we're gonna separate the seeds and the skins by putting them through this mill. It's gonna compress with this blade. It's gonna flatten that out. And then there's little holes on the bottom and all the good stuff is gonna come out there. It's gonna leave the seeds and the skins.
Yeah. Wow, this is thrilling. I'm practically.
You're practically
Skydiving.
falling out of the sky without a parachute right now. Very similar. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Now, to transform this apple puree and wild grape juice into delicious fruit leather, we're going to first add a touch of raw honey to the warm apples. Then we'll combine a ½ cup of puree with an equal amount of grape juice and give that a good stir. Next, we'll take the mix and spread it out evenly on a silicone tray. And finally, we'll place that in an Excalibur food dehydrator on a low heat setting for the next several hours.
And I'll tell you, when this baby kicks up to 115, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Sean, Sean.
What? Oh my God, what?
It's been 3 hours. It's time.
Yes, I've had a beautiful dream. You woke me out of it. All right, fine.
What?
That is finished fruit leather and very easy to peel. Whoa. Look at the color of that. Isn't that beautiful? Go ahead, try some. Take a piece off.
Right now?
Yeah. Isn't that good?
It's so good.
And you can totally just eat it like this, like a heathen, or you can roll it up and put it into a jar. And just make sure that it's not sticky, it's dry.
Okay.
Put it in a jar, store it on the shelf for months.
Wow.
It's good. Tasty, right?
Very tasty.
We have to be not so prejudiced when we are gathering wild food because it's everywhere. It's, yes, forest, awesome, fields, great, but sometimes it's in and around cities,
Yeah.
Nannyberry is a native shrub,
Okay.
or it can be like a small tree. The twig pattern and leaf pattern, they're opposite on the branch. See how there's two branches coming out opposite sides? But here's a feature that's really indicative of Nannyberry. The center bud, look at that sharp beak claw thing,
Yeah.
right? That is Nannyberry. Typically they're found in forest or field edges or river bottoms, you'll see them. And then they turn into these clusters with pink stems. And they kind of look like the grapes had the bloom on them.
Yeah.
These get bloom, and when they get bloom, that's about when they're ripe. You grab the whole thing, right? And then you kind of just pull it off. And you don't want to squeeze too hard because you don't want to absolutely crush them.
Right.
But you'll see how much pressure you have to do. Exactly. Think of these as more like a date or more like a raisin.
Okay.
Or even like banana, like the consistency of banana.
Okay. So
if-
not juicy.
No, and if I were to take one of these off and squeeze it, there's one seed. There's one seed that sort of looks like a watermelon seed.
Yeah.
Now you don't eat the seed.
Okay.
Okay, this is one of these things that you have to kind of spit out, But
I'll do some public spitting just this once.
and kind of swirled around there.
I'm so sorry, Grandma. I just think about like dates.
Yeah, dates.
How dates are just a great, you can kind of smush them up and eat them on anything and
Totally.
it'll be really tasty.
Totally.
This would work for that.
We're gonna concentrate this aroma flavor of the nannyberries. To do that, we need to remove the seeds.
Yes.
We don't want the
but
seeds.
How?
How? Well, there is a way. We're gonna dump them in this pot.
Okay.
Then we're gonna put in enough water to, we don't want to dilute it too much, but we do want them to be almost just about covered.
Okay.
As they are. We need these to be piping hot.
Okay.
Because then we're gonna take this Foley mill. Look at how old this
our
is.
friend.
This might have been my Nana's Foley mill. I don't know, it's very old. It's gonna concentrate all the flavor. It's gonna be like this black pudding, but not with blood. Just traditionally, Am I scaring you?
Yes.
Okay, no, this is, I wanna,
This is a Halloween episode.
no, this is,
No one told
this is
me.
really,
First I'm bringing out this bag of grapes that looks like blood.
right. Spatula.
Spatula.
Okay, now these ones, this is actually even more fun than that other mill. Because you can go back and forth really easily with this. Ha ha ha. Okay. You take a little bit off with your finger. It's gonna be hot, so.
Thank you, nannies.
There's nothing really that tastes like that.
No, it's a flavor I'm unfamiliar with.
Yeah. Also, do you? I didn't want to tell you this before we did this, but smell that again.
But it really is.
And I want you to think about
deer
this.
scat.
No, but think about this. Think about wet dog and then smell. Go ahead. Smell.
Okay, wet dog. Yep.
A little bit of wet dog, right?
Are you trying to get people interested in this berry?
I know, it's a weird thing, but it's like if wet dog was really like attractive.
We love our dogs, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna make people want to eat this.
Believe me, people out in the world, Nannyberry is amazing. We need to change how wet dog really
our
hits your,
association.
our association. That's wrong.
Now you can think of Nannyberry puree as you would with banana. It's great all on its own, but something fun, easy, and delicious is to add the puree to Greek yogurt. In this case, I used a local Greek yogurt made from raw milk. Then I stir in some naturally organic maple cream. And finally, a touch of cinnamon for a simple but aromatically complex dessert with a unique texture.
Don't lie to me, Alisa, okay? Tell me what you think.
Okay, here I go. That's very good. There's the tanginess of the yogurt with the sweetness of the maple cream, and then the paste texture.
Yeah, that's good. That's
The
right.
Nannyberry.
It's got a kind of a grit to it, right? Pasty, but good pasty.
Good.
September wet dog surprise.
Okay, I'll let you keep that name.
All right?
Can we do something more stripped down for this one? Because that line feels so, like this is the emotional apex for me, in my opinion. Like,
Yep.
All right, third take.
okay.
Roll camera. Rolling.
They hung a sign up in our town. If you live it up, you won't live it down. So she left Monterio's son, just like a bullet leaves a gun. With her charcoal eyes and Monroe hips, she went and took that California trip. Well, the moon was gold and her hair like wind. She said, don't look back, just come on, Jim. Oh, you gotta hold on, hold on. Yeah, you gotta hold on. Take my hand, standing right here, you got to hold on.
Well, he gave her a dime store watch and a ring made from a spoon. Everybody's looking for someone to blame. If you share my bed, you share my name. So go ahead and call the cops. You don't meet nice girls in coffee shops. Just say, hey, baby, I still love you. But sometimes there's nothing left to do. Oh, you got to hold on, hold on. Yeah, you got to hold on. Take my hand, standing right here, you got to hold on.
Well, God bless your crooked little heart. St. Louis got the best of me. I miss your broken China voice. How I wish you were still here with me. Where you build it up and you wreck it down, and you burn your mansion to the ground. When there's nothing left to keep you here, and you're falling behind in this big blue world. Oh, you got to hold on. Oh,
standing right here, you got to hold on. Oh, down by the riverside motel, it's 10 below and falling. Oh, by 99-cent store, she closed her eyes and started swaying. But it's so hard to dance that way when it's cold and there's no music. When your old hometown so far away, but inside your head there's a record playing a song called Hold On, Hold On. Yeah, you got to hold on, take a mind, standing right here, you got to hold on. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, you got to hold on, take a mind, standing right here, you got to hold on.
Wow, we've covered a lot today, haven't we? I mean, part of this for me is like amazing to just sort of like be thrown into this position of we've never played before together.
I've never foraged before.
You've never foraged.
A day of firsts.
There's something novel about that, something exciting about, the first time, Does anything stand out as kind of like a surprising moment or, what sticks out for you of all the things that we've done?
Well, there's so much I think about how you have to try every wild apple to find out which one's good.
It's not just fruit trees, it's like all plants. It's like wild plants. Depending on where they're growing, what the conditions are, you might taste one and be like, this is horrible, but you go to a different spot, different growing conditions, and it's like one of the best things you've ever had. You know what I mean? So you've got to just try it all. Yeah. So speaking of the first time, do you want to try this wild kombucha?
All right.
Okay. So this is wild grape kombucha.
Oh,
This is somebody taking some of that, pure wild grape juice and adding it to this green tea with honey fermented with yeast and bacteria culture and adding in that grape juice. All right, you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. I don't want this day to end though. It's been a good
It's
day.
not gonna end yet. It's not over yet. There's more.
You're right. What a color.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
That's pretty good.
it's so good.
Now, we are not done.
What?
Did you think there was more after this? You probably thought that was it. I have a gift for you. So I had this really cool gift prepared for Alisa, courtesy of Takamine Guitars, and I shamelessly used that to get her to play my favorite song from her latest record, Nada Que Ver.
Oh my God. Oh, how
This
did
is a
you
Takamine
know?
guitar.
This was my wish in life. Is it tuned? Did someone recently tune it?
I sort of tuned it. I
Thank
tuned
you.
it.
Dicen que mientes, es la verdad. Dicen que cantas, quiero escuchar, quiero saber más de lo que me dicen. Yo quiero que sea una gota de miel, que dure más que un avión de papel, que la melodía tenga nada que ver con tu amor.
Hey friends, I want to thank you for tuning into the show. If you'd like to hear more about my music or foraging workshops, please go to seanrao.net and follow me on social media at Instagram at SeanRao11 and Can I Eat This Sean. If you'd like to hear more about my guest, Alisa Amador, you can go to her website at alisaamador.com. You can listen to her songs in her latest EP release, Narratives, anywhere you stream music. If you'd like to know more about AutoCamp, you could simply go to autocamp.com. One of the best ways to get closer to nature is by eating it. With that said, I am out of here, folks. Till next time, happy foraging. Bye-bye.